everybody, it's Off the Highway again, and that's my friend John Pattison, and I'm Tony Chris. And John is the author of a book called Slow Church. John, you love books. You love books maybe more than almost anybody that I know. And so I would like to hear you talk about what good books do for a person.
Hmm. Let me try to come up with an answer that doesn't sound cliche. I think that, so good books are, they stretch you. They stretch the reader. They stretch me. They put me in contact with other people and other lives and other places, and I think that ultimately can make someone not only more informed, but hopefully more compassionate. I think books are fantastic catalysts for conversation. Then that's a real theme of that we have running throughout Slow Church and through all of the Slow Church events and stuff that we do. Is just the importance of how do we have conversations with each other that actually form us into the people of God. And books, reading great books, reading challenging books, reading books that you agree with and that you disagree with, like, are catalysts for those sort of deep formational conversations. As we sort of, like, we have, when you read books in together, they help you figure out, like, what you do and don't believe, what the things that you have in common and the things that you don't. And it's they're just catalysts for all sorts of personal and communal growth. Then to me, they're friends too. I mean, this is like the books that I have behind me. Like, these are, to me, this is my great cloud of witnesses in so many ways. I feel like as a writer, like these are peers and friends who are sort of watching over me, and like they're just one day, like, I will die in a collapse of books, and so then they'll. And then books will be my final resting place as well.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
You're on a game show. You're not allowed to pre-filter. I want you to stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
Books that everybody should read before they die. Go.
Okay. Gilead by Marilyn Robinson. Jayber Crow by Wendell Berry. 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Wendell Berry's Sabbath Poems. Let's see. More poetry. We need more poetry. Anything by Mary Oliver would be great. Let's see. What else should we do? This is too much fun. Read a hard book. Like, read a book that is longer than you thought you could read. Read Moby Dick. Just to say that you did. I actually love Moby Dick. But it takes a long time to get into, but just like read one of those long, difficult books just so that you can tell people at parties that you did.
One really great playful book that somebody should read.
I love the Winnie the Pooh stories. I love Winnie the Pooh. Here's another one, and maybe not quite as playful, but I get giddy when I talk about it, and that's Anne of Green Gables. I'm reading Anne of Green Gables right now with my 7-year-old daughter. I read it for the first time when I was a freshman in college. I stayed up all night reading it. I couldn't put it down. Got this huge crush on Anne Shirley. I just, like, I was so excited to read it to my daughter that I bought it for her when she turned 1. And now we're reading it together, and I'm like, these are old friends, like Matthew Cuthbert, Marilla Cuthbert, and Gilbert Blythe. Like, these are old friends that I get to see again. So I am, I get to introduce her now to these old friends.
Everybody, John is a delightful human being, but he is painfully overprepared as a lifestyle. You just saw John unfiltered, maybe for the first time on video anywhere. That was fantastic. Everybody, this is Off the Highway. That's John Pattison. His book is Slow Church. Check it out. Blessings.